to him.
Sheriff deputies were called to Dan Arvizu's home, who is the New Mexico State University's chancellor. Sheryl, Dan's wife, admitted to domestic abuse over an alleged affair.
Good evening.
Hi, sir.
How you doing, Cheryl? Better days?
Oh, for 4 years, this has been tough.
What's going on?
So let me just take it.
Take your time. Take your
That's
time.
my son.
This is your son? Okay. Where's he at?
So, can I please tell you that I was the one that I was the aggressor. And I gave him my career to move here for his job, and he's been screwing a woman at the university. So I asked for the flight logs, and I finally got the flight logs, and so we went to a dinner tonight, and I confronted him with it, and if you want to arrest anyone, arrest me. So if you want to take anyone off, take me.
What happened?
I finally confronted him after 4 years of abuse.
Okay. Where are you bleeding from?
I'm not.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I really was the aggressor.
So what all happened today? How did all this begin after you confronted him? Where did you confront him to begin with?
Yeah.
So I was the aggressor, and I'm going to admit it.
So, I mean, right now that's not our focus. Right now I'm just trying to figure out everything that happened tonight from the
So
time you
wanna
guys...
go back for 4 years when he's been fucking this woman. I quit a career making $300,000 a year to follow him down here for this university job, and I've been the fucking maid, emptying a garage full of boxes because we don't have money, because we have cash flow issues while he's giving all 5 of his kids every single penny we make. And I'm gonna, end up poor on Medicaid.
I'm trying to figure out... I know you confronted him, and
I'm gonna take
infidelity...
my shoes off.
That's fine.
Okay,
So, infidelity issues and all that. But where did all this occur? How did this all begin?
In the vehicle.
Okay. Is this going to the dinner, coming from the dinner?
Coming from the dinner.
Where was the dinner at?
Hacienda.
And this just occurred right now?
Yeah, the last 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
Okay, so you guys went out to dinner, had dinner.
For the university.
Okay.
I told them
Okay.
that
So, okay,
they should
okay,
arrest
hold on,
me.
hold on. So come on. Welcome talk over here. You can go ahead and have a seat right here.
My doctor knows, my psychiatrist knows. You can't fight someone in that kind of power.
You want to take a seat?
Yeah. Thank you. As long as there's no rattlesnakes. What's your name, sir?
Deputy Barrientos.
Barrientos, what's
Yes,
your first name, honey?
My first name is Berto.
Thank you.
I'm trying to figure out... I know you confronted him, and
I'm gonna take
infidelity...
my shoes off.
That's fine.
Okay,
So, infidelity issues and all that. But where did all this occur? How did this all begin?
In the vehicle.
Okay. Is this going to the dinner, coming from the dinner?
Coming from the dinner.
Where was the dinner at?
Hacienda.
And this just occurred right now?
Yeah, the last 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
Okay, so you guys went out to dinner, had dinner.
For the university.
Okay.
I told them
Okay.
that
So, okay,
they should
okay,
arrest
hold on,
me.
hold on. So come on. Welcome talk over here. You can go ahead and have a seat right here.
My doctor knows, my psychiatrist knows. You can't fight someone in that kind of power.
You want to take a seat?
Yeah. Thank you. As long as there's no rattlesnakes. What's your name, sir?
Deputy Barrientos.
Barrientos, what's
Yes,
your
ma'am.
first name, honey?
My first name is Berto.
Thank you.
Okay. So I know this is kind of hard for you to speak on, and
Yeah, because
I'm sure
of
it's
his
a lot
position.
of I'm sure it's a lot of years of built-up anger.
No, it's his position at the university.
Mm-hmm.
I climbed out of an abusive marriage. I was single for 5 years. And I climbed back in an abusive marriage. And when you're in a town like this with someone that's the head of a university, you have no voice. Because they're always right. And he knows it. He knows I have no voice. Because who's going to believe me? He's the head of NMSU. He's an advisor to the president. What the fuck am I? A former drug rep.
I mean, that doesn't matter to us. We're here to try to investigate everything that happened.
It was my
And-
fault. I was the one that aggressed because he's lied to me for so long.
Mm-hmm.
I am the one that got aggressive.
Okay. So
So if you need to
let's-
arrest anyone,
okay,
arrest
so
me.
let's backtrack here. So you and him, just you and him, or your son went to La Hacienda?
No, it's just me and him.
Okay, so you go to La Hacienda, you have dinner.
With
Yes.
with BCom, Burrell College of Medicine,
Okay,
because he's the head of NMSU.
okay. So then you go, you have your dinner.
And I found out today
Hmm.
that after he promised me he wouldn't be on the plane with this woman because she's been treating me horribly. And I'm smart. I'm 50-some years old. I know when your husband's fucking around on you. My parents owned a nightclub. So when I saw the plane logs, I called him on it today.
Okay. So that's
So he lied to me about who he's been on the plane with.
okay. So that's what I'm trying to get to. So after
He
the La
lied
Hacienda.
he lied to me about the plane and who
Okay.
he's been on the plane with.
Okay.
The fact that he's been with her, and we've had fights about this woman.
Hmm.
And then when I find out after we had this knockdown drag out, she was on the plane just a few days later, and he lied to me yet again. And I just found out today.
So you called him out on it.
And I'm
And
the
then-
one that got fucking mad because he lies to me and he gaslights me.
Hmm.
He's a narcissistic manipulator. Do you know what narcissists are?
Hmm.
Narcissists degrade you. They swing things around and they flip it back on you. So I can't fight with this intelligent man. He has a PhD from Stanford. He's fucking intelligent as shit. So he knows how to manipulate me.
Hmm.
And I'm not stupid. I just got my MBA, and he's like a fucking manipulative son of a bitch.
Okay. So.
But
the-
here's what I'm going to tell you. I threw the first smack.
Why'd you do that?
Because he's lied to me for 5 fucking years.
So that built-up anger just kind of took
Yes.
over.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, just tell me you're cheating.
Hmm.
Just tell me you're cheating and I can deal with it, but don't fucking keep lying to me.
Hmm.
He has financially abused me. My girlfriend's my best friend's a dean at the University of Illinois. She's like, he's financially abusing you, and I'm so in love with him I can't even see it. I know you're not trained for this shit.
We deal with a whole bunch of different scenarios. This is nothing
And
out of
yes,
the
I had a
ordinary.
little bit too much to drink.
I've been able to tell.
And maybe this is what he needs to do to get a wake-up call to not treat me like fucking shit.
So, let me get a little bit more details of what happened in the car. In the car, you called him out about being on the plane with this
And I
other
smacked
female.
him.
Okay. So
And
you
I
called him
smacked
out.
him.
What did he say after you called him out on it?
Fuck you, bitch. You fucking cunt.
Those are exact words that came out of his mouth.
Fuck you, bitch, you fucking cunt.
Okay, and then what'd you say?
And I said, you fucking cheat on me, you fucking liar. Why don't you just fucking goddamn admit it? He said, fuck you, and I hit him again. He said, I'm going to call the fucking goddamn police on you. And I said, fucking call them. And I opened the door 3 times. I said, slow down. Let me get out of the car. 5 times. I opened the door 5 times. Let me get out of the car.
Where was this at?
He just kept speeding, and I couldn't get out without hurting myself.
If you want to. So, I know my supervisor already spoke to you.
Yeah.
But I'm the one taking the lead on this case.
Okay.
So I'm just going to go ahead and ask you some questions again,
Sure,
okay?
please.
So, what exactly happened today?
Well, so we had a dinner at the BCOM board, the Bureau of College of Osteopath Medicine.
Okay.
And so we got there, the dinner was fine. Cheryl had probably 3 or 4 margaritas. And she was angry about on the way home. So everything at the
Restaurant was
fine.
fine.
No,
Okay.
no harsh words, no nothing. We interacted with our table. We were there with Doc Baker and his wife, and normal conversation, nothing that I was concerned about. We got in the car, and immediately she started with. She is convinced that I'm having an affair with a colleague, which could not be farther from the truth. Absolutely nothing of any kind has ever happened, and there's really never even been an indication. And in fact, my staff know about the concern that she has, and we manage this whole thing because, frankly, there's nothing that she should be concerned about. But she's incredibly, insanely jealous about it. And so she was convinced that I was having an affair and that I had, essentially had intercourse with this lady, which is absolutely not true.
Does she blame you about anything other than having an affair?
Well, the entire ride home was about that. That's what it was about now.
Okay.
She's also angry about long term, we had a storybook marriage kind of thing, and then since I've been here and this job is incredibly challenging and difficult, she has felt that she's been, either, the relationship with ours has deteriorated a little bit. So there's that piece of it, which I think, again, we've worked through that. We've talked about it a number of times. But at the end of the day, we've agreed that we're going to work on it. And, it's growing pains, and we'll figure it out. She's got 3 bio kids. I've got 5 bio kids. She's, very much, I'm going to call it, a very attentive parent to her 3 kids, much more so than I am with my 5, although both of us have a relationship where our exes were really not involved with our raising of our kids, so we pretty much were single parents, both of us long-term marriages. I was married for 36 years, she was married for 27, and so we got married and it was fine. There's been some tension about the kids because, she believes that I've helped my kids more than, she's been able to help her kids, that kind of thing. But the ride home was only about Patricia, about this other lady.
Okay.
And then she literally took her fist like this. I've never seen this like her. And she started pounding me. Literally, I'm driving the car. And she hit me in my head. She hit me on the arm. She hit me like this. And I just kept doing this, And I said, stop. And she wouldn't do it. And then she'd settle down for a little bit. And the more we drove, and then several times I had to pull the car over. Literally pull the car over and said, you got to stop this. And she just kept wailing on me. And so
I'm sorry to stop you right there.
Sure.
So you said she hit you on your hand?
Yeah, I'm driving.
Right hand?
And on my head.
Right
on my
side
face.
of the face?
She hit me on my face several times.
Okay.
In my face, with her fist, with her closed fist. It wasn't a slap. With her closed fist. So
how many?
This is the second time this has happened. This is not the first time it's happened.
Okay.
She had a similar meltdown in Santa Fe, a year and a half ago, a little right before COVID. And again, too much to drink, and just again, similar sorts of things about, you're unfaithful. No, I'm not. I've never been unfaithful. My job is way too important. I'm working 24/7. I don't have time to do anything else. It's simple. There's just simply nothing else. That's our son.
Okay.
So when we got home, then she was going to call the head of my regions, the boss. Really, you going to do that? And I took the phone away from her, threw it in the back of the car to just get it out of her hands. And then when we stopped, then I got out, and then she spent time going finding the phone in the back of the car, wherever it was. And then she called you guys. And I came in and talked to Justin. I said, Justin, you got to help me. Your mom is completely out of control. She's very inebriated and extremely angry. The last time this happened, it was in the El Dorado Hotel in Santa Fe. And she was like this, out of control, unreasonable, unable to really control herself, yelling across a completely full restaurant. Fuck you. Holy shit, really. Anyway, we settled her down. And the managers and everybody else came and they said, oh, what can we do? And at that point, they wanted to know, should we call the cops? And I said, no, she'll settle down. And she did. She finally settled down. Next morning, doesn't remember a thing.
Okay.
So I'm thinking this second time I've witnessed this, it's very alarming, as you might expect. I've got 4 commencements I got to do. Two tomorrow and 2 on Friday. I got busy time, and this is really bad time. I think.
So she told me a little bit of a different story. I'm gonna go ahead and say her side of the story to see if that's what the truth is, or she's making it up. So she has a similar story as you. She said you guys went to La Hacienda, had dinner, got into the car, everything with the dinner was fine. Once at the car, she found out that you had been cheating on her because of some plane tickets, is what she told me.
Yeah.
So she found out something about plane tickets, and she confronted you about it. That she told you, just admit to me that you've been cheating on me. And that you told her, no, no.
Absolutely not.
So then that's when she struck you.
Oh, did she admit it?
Yes. So I asked her how many
Multiple
times she struck you. She says it was more than 2 for sure.
Really? More than 2?
That's what she said.
Maybe like 40? 20 or 40?
She said
she's underestimating by at least that many.
Yeah.
She
So
I
asked
many
her.
times.
I asked her.
Look.
No, I see. So I asked her, I was like, how many times? She's like, honestly, I can't say how many times, but I know it was more than 2. And I said, okay. So go on about what happened after that. She's like, well, after I started hitting and yelling at him, he wouldn't admit to me. So I tried to get out of the car. I told him to stop the car, and I tried to get out of the vehicle by opening the door, getting out. He didn't stop the car. He didn't speed up. He didn't slow down. He did nothing. He just kept on going. He didn't let me get out of the car, and it wasn't until we got to the gate here that he struck me. So she's saying that at first she said that you pushed her.
I pushed her. I did push her.
Okay.
Because she was hitting me, and I just pushed her away because I needed to make the turn to get.
Was that here at the gate, or is that
Right
one
here
at the beginning?
right here.
So when was it that she started hitting you?
Oh, she started hitting
Closer
me.
to La Hacienda?
Oh my gosh, yeah, closer to La
Okay.
Hacienda, right at the start.
Okay.
And I pulled over twice.
Okay.
And I said, all right, get out of the car. I said, get out of the car. She wouldn't do it. So that's a little bit of a miss.
Oh, okay.
But so I didn't.
So whenever you told her to get out?
I did not strike her. I never struck her at all.
Okay.
I did push her, but to essentially push her to stop striking me.
Right, so it's
It
not
was a
like
stiff arm. It was like this.
Right, it's kind of like
This. Yeah.
get away from me,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
stop
please,
what you're doing.
please stop,
Yeah.
stop.
Protecting yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can tell. I mean, I've never hit a woman in my life. I wouldn't start now.
Okay.
And I got this is.
So she has a little bit of a scratch on her forehead. Do you know?
Oh, I don't know that.
Did she by chance hit herself?
I can't tell you how that guy did. I did not strike her.
Okay.
I did not strike her.
Okay, so then she stated that you pushed her and you struck her right here at the gate, and then she called us at the gate, and then you drove in, and that you came inside the house. That's what she told us.
Well, no, she called. She didn't have her phone, and she didn't have her phone until I stopped.
Okay.
And when I stopped, then she went back in the back of the car and got the phone, and she calls you from here.
Okay.
And I just opened the garage door. I came in, closed the garage door, and I came in. I got to Justin. I said, Justin, I'm going to need your help.
So, one more question. This should be the last question that I have. So you said she started hitting you. You pulled over to try to get her to stop.
Yeah.
And then you kept going?
More than once. I pulled
Right.
over more than once. I started, because she was hitting me so hard, I stopped the car several times.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how many times did she hit you, stop, and then hit you, stop, hit you, stop. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like she started hitting you, you pulled over, you calmed her down, you kept driving, she started hitting you again.
Yeah. So
how many times
So
total?
from Hacienda onto I-25, onto I-10. Okay, I stopped there. Okay, when she started hitting, said stop.
You stopped on I-10.
I stopped. Not on I-10. I stopped on the entrance ramp.
The on ramp. Okay.
And then we got on the ramp. We drove. She hit me while we were on the freeway, several times. We came off of that freeway. I took Main, and then Main came. And then when I was going to University Avenue, okay, then I stopped. I stopped once. I turned and I came up Sam Steele Road. You know where that is, right? And I stopped on Sam Steele Road. And that's where she wanted to get out. So first of all, I stopped. I said, all right, I'm going to get out. And she wouldn't get out. And then we started going. She hit me some more. And then she said, I want out. And then she opens the door. Now, she still had her seatbelt on. So I'm thinking, all right, so she's probably not going to jump out. So I was watching. But I didn't stop the car. That is actually accurate. And then when she started hitting me again, she closed the door. She started hitting me again. I pulled over and I said, okay, get out. And then she didn't get out. And then we got to the intersection of what is that? Telbrook. Is it Telbrook? Las Alturas. Las Alturas. And then Las Alturas onto Telbrook. And I stopped at the corner of Las Alturas and Telbrook. And then I said, all right. And I stopped because it was safe. And I said, all right, get out. She wouldn't get out. Started hitting me. So we started going again. She started hitting me again. And we went, and then again, I was swerving, and I said, and I stopped again. All right, get out. And she wouldn't do it. Now, at this point, she's not opening the door anymore. That only happened on Sam Steele.
Okay.
But now we're on the other one, and we're almost home, right? And then when I came around, she was hitting me all the way around the corner, and until we got to the gate.
Okay. And that's kind of when you pushed her, trying to. Okay. Do you have any sort of bruising on your arm?
Well,
have you checked your arm, other than the scratch right there on your hand?
Not really. She was just pounding me. I had my suit coat on.
Okay.
We just got all dressed up. We're at a function, and I'm supposed to be have a little bit higher sophistication in these venues. So I have to be I'm watching always my behavior because it's this is my job.
Right.
And very, very, very distressing. So that's all I can say at this point. I don't need medical help or anything. It's just I was afraid she was going to smack me in the face and I'd be going to work with a black eye, which is why I was doing one of these.
Right.
And then she ended up just mostly hitting me on the arm, and she hit me on the head a couple of times where I saw stars, literally saw stars.
Okay.
So she hit me back here like this on top of the head, side of the head. So she bundled me pretty good.
Okay. All right. Well, to be.
I think what I've learned in the past. I think she'll settle down. I really do. But it's going to take a little time to get her settled down, and until she does, she's belligerent. She's not a good drunk. When she gets drunk, she's an angry drunk. That's not a good drunk. Which is why I we've cautioned her. Please don't drink that much.
Okay.
But anyway.
So, to be honest with you, she's 99% sure going to have to be arrested tonight. Okay? Unfortunately, that's what the law says. Whenever it's battery on a household member, it is not up to us. It is not up to you
Oh my God. Okay.
to if you want to press charges or not. The state requires us to act on it. Does that make sense?
It makes sense, but you know and I know that this is not right.
So any other time, you would have the option to want to press charges or not want to press charges. Unfortunately, this isn't one of those cases. In this case, the state requires us to act on it. So that's where we're at here, with her being the primary aggressor.
So we have to tell me again? I don't want to press charges.
Right, and I get that. So in the state of New Mexico, whenever it's on a household member meaning
Well, can I go and bail her out or something? Or what?
She's gonna have to see the judge, and then the judge is gonna give her a court date, and then she will be released.
There's no other way.
Not at this point. No. Like I said, any other charge, you'd have the option to want to press charges or not. Unfortunately, in this case, the state requires us to act on it.
And so, but you're at the point where you act on it. You can arrest
Yes.
her, but if not, I mean, if there's no, who's pressing charges though? Where is it? The state?
The state.
The state's pressing charges.
Yes. Now, with that being said, this is going to have to go to court, and then once it goes to court, then that's when you're going to have the option to want to follow through with it or just drop it.
And if we drop it, does it go on a record? Okay, so it's more processed than it is an actual, because I know she wants to start a business, and she
Right.
can't have an arrest and start a business.
Right.
I understand what you're telling me. It just seems like it's
I mean, it's a little tough to.
Somebody's too much.
Right. I mean, it's just what the state of New Mexico requires us to do. But like I said, once it goes to court, you have right there. You have the decision to drop it or to follow through with it. Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
Does it go public? The reason I'm asking is I've already called my chief of staff and I'm trying to figure out what.
The only thing that'll go public is on the county inmates website. Anyone could see her picture on there. Other than that, if anybody wants to go get a report, then they could go to the station. They'll be given a report. But other than that, that's as public as it gets.
Okay.
Okay. So just go ahead and.
Well, so what's going to happen now?
So she's going to be taken in right now to the station for process, and then she'll be booked into the detention center. Once she sees a judge, whether it's probably going to be tomorrow, Saturday, maybe Monday, it just all depends on when the judge goes in. Then he'll give her a court date, and then she'll be released.
There's no way you can get her out before that? Not that you're aware of?
Once I release her there at the detention center, she's out of my custody, and I have no word on anything after that.
Yeah, she's got a 6 o'clock a.m. plane tomorrow morning. She was going to go visit her best friend in Chicago.
Okay. So
Okay.
just go ahead and give me a few minutes, and then I'll bring you the case number or the report, okay? Just in case you need it for work. Okay? Just be careful crossing the street.
This is really what my husband's doing.
Okay. Go ahead and go right here, and then put your arms behind your back for me.
Are you serious? Are you fucking
Do you want me to remove your watch for you, or you're going to take it with you?
Are you fucking
You got
serious?
earrings and stuff.
Okay.
Ma'am. This is what he's doing to
Ma'am.
me.
Do you want me to take off your watch, or are you going to take it with you?
No, just take off my watch.
Okay.
How about your earrings?
He's arresting me.
So I'm going to explain
He
I'm going to
is.
explain that to you later, okay?
That fucking abusive son of a bitch.
He's not arresting you. We have to make that decision, okay, based on our investigation.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god.
All right, ma'am. All your jewelry, that's going to have to come off, okay? You want to do me a favor? Go ahead and stand up.
I can't.
Want to go ahead and lift yourself up?
I can't. You don't have much abuse I've gone through in my life. I can't stand up right now.
I'm gonna take these earrings off.
Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. He's abused me for 4 years and I'm the one getting arrested. Oh my God.
Okay, can you take that one?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking God, you guys. You do not understand what I've been through. Oh my God. Would you
He's got a ring on.
just give them back to him?
Okay. So the watch and the earring, they're gonna be given to him, okay? The rings
Your son?
or to his son.
You want to talk to your son, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I talk to him, please?
Where is he at?
Can he please come talk to me?
Oh, he's inside of. I believe
we'll
in
get him here in a
that
minute.
side.
Once we put
Okay,
it
Okay.
let me get my shit together.
Okay. Do you have any nose rings or anything?
Do I have any what?
Nose rings?
No.
Any other jewelry other than your
Let me
rings?
take
She's
this
got a
off.
necklace. She's trying to take her ring off.
That's his shit jewelry. But let me take this off.
But you want to take your ring, both rings?
But my husband's letting me get arrested. He really is. He really is. So
maybe
this is a
uncuff her,
this
so
is
you
a
can-
financial play, just so you guys know this shit.
We're going to uncuff you so you can take the rest of your jewelry off, okay?
That fucking son of a bitch. Can I call one of my friends?
In a moment. We'll do that here in a little bit, okay?
Oh my fucking God. He's letting me get arrested. Wow.
So just like I
Wow.
go ahead and take your jewelry off, your rings
Wow.
and your necklace.
Well, his job at the university is done. That
Okay.
motherfucker.
So it is not his decision to get you arrested, okay?
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was with what he said.
No, I'm telling you right now, with what you said and what he said, it's what we came up with.
Okay. So can you just pull these off my fingers? Because
I can try.
Because I admitted that he would abuse me like by fucking another woman and gaslighting me for years.
Don't want to come off?
I'm going to fucking jail.
That's coming off.
That's amazing. So give him this much money. Go give it back to him.
You want to give that to your son, or you want us to give it to him?
I want it to go to my son.
Can you take that one off?
Yeah. Just let me have a calm conversation with my son that's going to then you guys are going to have to live with that shit because of people with power. Here's what they do to women, just so you know. They take women like me. Are you guys looking at me right now? Men with power take women like me and they pull them down into shit. I can't even get it off my hand. If I can talk to my son, you can put the cuffs on me and I can go. But I just want it to go to my
Shut that in
son.
the front.
I at least want him to have this
On the
much
side
money.
door.
You at least want him to what?
I at least want my son to have this.
Okay. That's fine. We'll give him the rest of your property.
We'll put a little bit of Germix on there, see if that
Germans
makes
are-
it
You
slip
come
out.
out and talk to me quietly. No, it's.
I got it.
I just want to give it to him.
You have
And
a
then your
necklace
necklace.
This is worth shit. I'll just throw it on the ground.
on? Well, we don't want to do that. We'll give it to your son.
No, it's not worth anything. It's not a diamond. It's just a. Wow. Wow. He's abused me for so long, guys, that, so as Hispanic men or whatever you are, I'm disappointed right now.
Need help?
You what?
Need help?
Yeah, go ahead and take it off. And you have my permission with 2 other men looking. You can clip it, you can cut it, whatever you need to do.
There we go. You got it off. You got it. There you go. There you go, please. There we go. All right. The ring. We can put it up on the.
No, I'm going to give it to my son. It's the only thing of value I have left after this man stripped me of all my income. My husband that just died last year, I paid palimony. I paid him to get out of my marriage. And this motherfucker grabbed a hold of me.
That's all the jewelry you have?
No, I want to give this ring to my son right now.
Okay. You'll be able to give that to your son. Go ahead and turn around for us.
Can I please talk to my son before
Yes.
you cuff me? Can I please talk to him before you cuff me? I'm not threatening you in any way. I'm not going to run away. Please let me have a calm conversation with him so he doesn't fuck. I'm not running away, guys. Let me just talk to him before you cuff me. Can you please give me that? Can you please do that for me? Can you please do that for me? Please.
We're going to give you 3 minutes.
Please.
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
As soon as he
What's
walks
your
up
son's
here.
name?
Justin.
Can you go get him?
Yes. As soon as Justin walks
Go
up
down
here.
for
Go ahead and have a seat right there. Right there.
Yes, sir. I will do that for you, sir. You tell me where I need to sit. I will obey everything you want me to do. Just let me
3
have a
minutes,
calm
okay?
conversation. I'm so disappointed right now that I gave up an amazing life for this.
Well,
Jesus Christ.
let me tell you this much. It's not up to him to see if you want to get arrested or not. It's up to us, and
No, it
from
was
what you
up to
told
him.
us, no,
No, it was up to him.
it's not up to him.
Yeah, it was.
Well, you could believe that, but I'm telling
It was
you,
up to him.
it's not up to him. From what you told us, you were the primary aggressor, and it is against the law to
I
batter
said I
your
smacked
house.
him and he smacked me back.
Right. Like you said earlier, you're the primary aggressor.
So I should keep my fucking mouth shut next time.
If you want to yell at somebody, you can yell. Just don't hit. Just don't hit somebody. Alright, he's on his way here. We have 3 minutes. Do you want him to take possession of all your jewelry and your watch?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've got my ring right here.
Okay.
So my poor son right now is I'm getting arrested.
Okay. So go ahead and have a seat right there again.
Can you just take it so that you can hand it to him? That's the only value I have
He's
left.
right there. Go ahead and hand it to him.
I'm so sorry, honey. So he pushed me and I fought back and I admitted what I did that was wrong. So in the future, here's the lesson that you learn. Remember in basketball when you admitted what you did wrong? Don't ever admit it. So there's the ring I have. Okay? So here's my thing. When I don't have my cell phone, so my friend that can bail me out, how do I get a hold of her if I don't know her number because it's programmed in my phone? How do I do that?
So in this case, you're not going to have a bail as of right now. You're going to have to see the judge first, and then he's going to release you.
Okay. So
It all depends. It all depends on the judge. What's today? Thursday night?
Yep.
He's going to be there tomorrow, and he's going to be there Saturday.
okay.
It just depends on when he gets to you.
So just so you know, I'm okay.
Yeah.
And this was where it was going to end up at. It was either going to be him or me.
Well, I mean, do you need to talk to you about anything? Like, can I help you with anything? I'm more concerned about that right now.
No, honey. Because I was just honest with him. And I said he was cheating on me. And when I saw...
Again, Mom, it's not the time to get into that.
No, but just when I saw the airplane logs. So tonight...
If you just need something from me, just call me.
No,
You don't
honey.
need to call
I made
your
the
friend or whatever,
mistake.
Okay, call me. Don't call whoever, call me.
Okay. So I made the mistake of being honest.
So there's
So
all
when
her,
you're honest with the police, here's
her
what
the jewelry.
happens. Okay.
Back?
Justin?
No, that's okay.
Justin?
Well, please, do me a favor,
Hey,
give this
honey.
number for me.
Okay, when you're honest with the police, this is what
No,
happens.
I'm a piece of paper. I'll give it to her at the
Very
DC.
drunk.
I'm not drunk. I'm
You are.
totally sober right now. No, honey, I'm totally sober. Because
You seem like
if this shit doesn't sober you up, nothing will sober you up like this does. When you're going to jail, you're totally 100% sober.
calm down. Okay, it's gonna be okay. Again,
And I told him to take me to jail because I was the aggressor. Because he's fucked me over. So you lie too many times and this is what happens.
is there anything I can do. And
No.
just remember, call me.
So we're gonna
Am
get
I
his
allowed
number.
to touch my son or not?
So we're gonna get his number, and I'll give that to you at the detention center. That way you have his phone number, in case you need to contact him from inside of there.
Does Lindsay have exams going on?
Do not contact anyone.
Okay.
Is Stephanie on her honeymoon?
Yes. Do not contact anyone. Are you okay?
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
contact Zach.
Okay. Alright.
Can I touch my
Alright.
son or no? You can give me permission or no?
You could give him one last hug.
Okay. Really, honey, I'm
Okay. I know. You'll be
I
okay.
know. I will.
Okay.
And I'm
me
not
put-
drunk. I'm really sober.
Okay.
Okay.
You can.
Okay.
Okay. This side?
Go ahead and stand right here. Put your arms
Okay.
behind your back.
I think you got everything.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Love my husband right now.
So like I said, I'm gonna get your son's phone number, and I'll give that to you inside the detention center.
Wow. All I have to say right now is wow.
All right, let's go ahead and walk over here.
Wow, sir.
Be careful right there. I don't know what's right there.
I'm barefoot. Can I get shoes when we get there? It'll be interesting to see if my husband even cares where I'm at. And I'm.
Want to have a seat in there
Okay.
for me?
It's going to be hard.
So I'll help
Okay,
you out.
can you help me up here? Okay. Can you push me? Push me a little on the hip? Okay, thank you, sir. Do I really have to be handcuffed?
Yes.
Oh, even if I'm compliant, that...
Yes.
Oh, God, that hurts.
His phone number?
Yeah.